Hey, good morning. This is Jeff Goldstein with themeasuredmove.com. Today's Thursday. It's 7:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're looking at a trading hours only chart of the S&P 500 futures contract, which is currently trading 1190, was high as 1191.50 or so this morning. This is a trading hours only chart, and this shows where our gaps are. Currently, we are about to fill this gap in here, which will conclude at the, we'll just call it the 1195 area. Now, as we approach that gap fill, let's go to a 24-hour chart. As we approach this gap fill in here, we are coming into our next measured move short on a daily chart. This is all of the way halfway back. A large 50% retracement short that has targets well below us at 1157. So this is a 40-point trade that's setting up here on the S&P 500. And with the GM IPO coming out today and markets being pushed and prodded through this gap fill, I would just anticipate the full fill and the test of this 1197. Okay, even if we fail out of some micros today, I think looking at a 15-minute chart kind of keep you from getting chopped up, because we will have a professional gap today, gap and go, and on these days, one of the biggest rules that I have is no counter trend trading on the small time frames on professional gap and go days today, like today. Okay, so I'm going to have to sit patiently, look for a long setup into this gap fill, and sell the 50% retracement here, this next measured move at 1197.75. That has again a 40-point target below. The euro this morning is currently trading 136.65, and we have blown out of its next measured move short, which was coming in at these 36.09s. Well, as you can see, we did get some participation here last night. It traded a 36.10 all the way down to 35.74 or 35.72. So we had about a 40 pip sell-off from our measured move short, and the buyers picked it back up on a 15-minute chart, and we are blowing right through its profit target and the measured move short. The reality is, when we break this setup, we can come all of the way half back into our 3800 area and its next measured move on a daily chart, which is well above us, 3860. So you got to use a 15-minute chart here and look for the next pullback. There's a 36.40, and if that fails, we can look to get long in this 35.63 area. I don't think that we'll get all the way down here. So we're still at highs on the euro, and we will pull back. You can't buy these highs up here. We will pull back, and it will set up in a measured move long, which we can trade all the way into those 38.60s. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here on the euro and on the S&P 500. Write me an email if you have any questions. It's just about 7:30. If you're at the Las Vegas Traders Expo, have a great time, enjoy yourself, and we will talk to you later on this afternoon. Take care.